Schofield may have played the fictional Dr. Dolittle in the 1998 theatre production, but our next guest claims to be the real deal.
Sue Pike says she can speak to animals telepathically, and for more than a decade has worked with some of the world's most pampered pets and exotic creatures.
But she joins us today to take on her biggest challenge yet. Welcome, Sue. It's so lovely to meet you. So just explain, how did this all begin? How did you get into this?
So what happened was I was learning Reiki, which is an energy technique, very old technique. And in the middle of it, I just became open to be a channel. And so what happened was I thought, well, if I can do this for people, I can certainly do it with animals, because I've always loved animals. I was born and raised up in the country, so I had a horse and a pig and a cat and dog and everything. So all these years later, it's kind of full circle that now I'm working with animals.
So do you hear them in your head?
So what happens is I get it two ways. First, as an animal communicator, we do telepathic, heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul, mind-to-mind communication. So that's one way. And then as a channel, which I became open to with the Reiki, I channel either straight from their spirit or soul, because animals have them too, or from their spirit guides, because animals also have spirit guides, and not necessarily other animals, it could be people as well.
Oh, right. Wow.
So if they're distracted, or if it's an emergency situation and we need to find out something, I can get that from their guide.
You say some of them are quite deep thinkers.
They are, and in fact, a lot of times animals will have a very deep message for their people, and then they remember, oh wait, I'm in cat body, I like to play with a toy, or can I have catnip or something like that. So they have these profound messages. And
do they get frustrated that we just don't hear them?
Well, a lot of times, people are very connected with their animals, so a lot of times a session is for laughing, because the animals can be really funny.
Right.
So a lot of times it's a lot of laughs. And then sometimes people just say, oh, I thought so. I had a feeling about that. Because we're so connected with our animals that we really do know a lot of times what they're feeling and thinking. And everybody can be actually an animal communicator. It's really about just slowing down, taking a deep breath, and connecting.
Well, this is Flash that we've got here.
Yes.
Chloe's brought in Flash, the skunk.
And just,
So what's the chat? What's the bounce?
So the other thing too is not all animals are very chatty. Some animals are just like people, like whatever.
Oh, so is Flash not very chatty?
No, actually Flash is. So let me just see Mr. Flash.
So in order to be able to connect to it, do you have to put your hands, because Reiki, it's an energy between, do you have to be hands-on, or can you just...
No, I can do it remotely.
Right.
So, but let me just so what I do is I just take a minute to just kind of, meet the animal, which I met him a little earlier, and he's very playful. And so let me see what Flash has to say. Come on, everybody, let's run and play. I forgot to mention that when I channel, my voice changes.
So you're Flash.
So I'm channeling Flash, and I know it's really wild. So I'm going back to that. So okay. So let me see, Mr. Flash. What's the big deal? Let's play. I like to run and play, and I think people are so serious, and everybody needs to play more. Why does everybody think so much?
Is that what you're saying right now?
I met Flash at Chessington. Will you ask him if he remembers me?
He said, I don't know, so go. He wants you to go.
Oh, sorry, Flash, do you remember me? I'm really scared he's going to...
He said no.
He doesn't remember me.
He said no. That's the other thing. They don't have a filter, sorry.
Oh. Well,
okay, so Flash...
But he says it's okay. I want to say hi now.
Hey.
Can you play? You need to play more.
I need to play more.
Play more. Especially you.
I do. See what we said? I need to play more. I do. It's quite right. There's never
but he's
time.
happy. He doesn't. He's a happy skunk.
Yes. Play. Run. Adventure. Everybody needs to have adventure.
Well, let's.
Well, I would like to have adventure too.
Let's bring in Flo. Flo is an armadillo.
So I'll say goodbye to Flash.
So thank you very much, Chloe.